Live from Copple Chevrolet GMC Studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. Welcome to the Ticket Weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into Ticket Weeknights, the nightcap of Ticket Weeknights. We got In the Pocket with Amara and Gwen, Husker Bowlers. And right now through the FM airwaves, if you're listening that way, obviously you won't hear me. We have the final for March Madness going on. But the streams, they're all still there for you guys. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. You can comment and join the show through that way. And Allo, as well as Allo. We are partnered up with Allo now, channel 951. So you can even watch us on TV. And we have broadcast running all night through that as well. So if you really want your ticket content, you can get it at 3 a.m. as well. We got everything on there. As well as the podcast, they'll be available after the show. So everything's still humming along just fine. If you want to chime in on the Starter Heyman text line, 402-464-5685, you can do it that way. It's a great way to put a face to the voice through those streams. So guys, how's it going? I know we got finals going on. You guys are actually pretty excited. You know, for all the student athletes I have, they're so locked into their sport that they're usually not too locked in on some of the other big sporting events going on because they're got to be locked in on their own season. But nonetheless, you guys are kind of interested in this. Who do you guys have tonight? We got UConn and San Diego State.
I'm going to go with UConn just because they've been so dominant throughout the tournament. So
I'd say it's a safe bet.
I'll go with that, yeah.
I felt that. But, I want to go with, the underdog sometime. And I feel like San Diego,
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I hope San Diego State wins. But I think UConn's going to win.
I think so, too. I'd go with UConn, but I want to go with underdog, so.
Yeah, and they got an Omaha player.
Yeah,
San Diego. They got a guy from
maybe
Omaha.
I'll specifically root for him. But
Yes, but UConn all the way.
Yeah,
Still.
they're definitely.
Well, they've just been steamrolling through everyone. But at the same time, we talked about, you guys missed Juwan Gary. He was from 6 to 7 with Megan Walker. But, he was kind of pointing out it's the defense. I mean, they had to beat number 1 Alabama. Alabama, number 1 offense coming into the league. The March Madness tournament, San Diego State, the best defense coming into the tournament. Defense wins. Proves it right there. So who knows what this is going to look like. But while we're on March Madness, I've been asking all the student athletes about this. We talked about it during the break already. A hot topic. First of all, shout out LSU. First win in March Madness history. Let's clear the table for guys and girls. Some might argue that Reese is better than Ben Simmons.
Maybe.
But nonetheless, shout out LSU. I didn't have any problems with all the trash talk going on between any of the players, but I do want to shout out LSU because that team was crazy. I mean, I was talking to my girlfriend in the first quarter. I think they had 29 points. I'm like, they're on pace for over 100 points this game. And I was waiting for them to slow down. And because especially with all the foul trouble. And then they just kept bringing bench players in. First half, LSU, 29 bench points. Iowa, I think it was 4 or 6.
Yeah, it was not even.
Yeah, the sporting cast just was not there for Iowa. And I was like, well, I mean, LSU was just the better team.
It's what it felt like. Now
they were dominating in the first half. And I was like, wow, this is not really a game, but also it was a game.
Well, I was doing a good job. And it's Caitlin Clark's just an incredible player.
She
you're
is,
never too far out of reach because she can just go on those runs. I mean, she got it's kind of funny. She got the finals record for most threes in a tournament and then also in a final game. And it just was kind of casual news because it was well, of course she's going to make 8 of these. But did you guys have any problem with the trash talk going on as competitors yourselves?
No, I embrace it. If Gwen starts trash talking me, I'm gonna do it right back. Exactly. I have no issue with anything. I thought it was fun. I like when players get a little cocky and start showing their stuff and stuff like that. So I thought it was very entertaining.
Yeah, me too. Because honestly, you get what you give, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
And if you can't take that heat, then don't do it in the first place.
Yeah, I think what bothered me most about it was people were taking it more personal than Caitlin Clark was, even herself.
Yes.
She saw that in her face and was just walking by. She's like, yeah, that's what I probably started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't take offense.
She's waving people off, doing this in people's faces. I'm like, well, what do you expect? Especially Angel Reese she's been trash talking all season.
Yeah.
What do you expect from her?
Their team. Did you hear the post game conference? They talked about that's all they did all season. They were just in each other. That's just that's how they're good. They get on each other's back. I just thought it was weird that more people were offended than Clark was she herself.
Yeah.
I mean, she was there live happening after she just lost the final. And then, Reese is hitting her back with what she's dished out herself, and she just like walks away.
Yeah.
And all the Twitter warriors are got to fight for it.
It's just frustrating seeing the difference in reactions with each player.
Yeah.
That was my only issue with the whole situation.
Yeah. And it was not even the players, honestly. To me, I don't think the players were like offended by anything. It's just the audience that was just not having it.
Yeah. And kind of like what you said there, kind of alluding to it, like the racial arguments that came out of it. And to me, it was just very strange. Because it was like, where's this coming from? Like you said, we see it every single day in the NBA and everywhere else. Patrick Beverley calling LeBron too small went viral everywhere. So again, that's why I wanted to start off just shouting out LSU, because that's what it should have been about.
For sure.
Just been awesome. First time in school history. The coach's second year there, just turns it around, has a crazy season. Angel Reese, and I feel bad for forgetting the player off the bench who came in, who had the kind of blonde fro, who's just on fire.
Yeah, I don't remember what her name
She hit every single shot.
She was awesome.
She was. I was watching the highlights on Twitter. I was like, dang.
And Alexis Morris.
Morris. And she, again, kind of going back to like, I don't understand why people were so offended. Like Morris before the game was excited to meet Clark. She's like, because she realized how good she was.
Yeah.
So just kind of weird that people got offended. But again, just LSU won. And that should be the story. So we'll kind of put a pin on that.
Yeah.
But how have you guys been? What have you guys been up to so far?
Just a lot of practice and a lot of school.
And a lot of work.
Yeah, that's basically been it. We had like our last practice as like a full team today. Like we have practice tomorrow, but everyone won't be there. So we went to Sun Valley just to bowl on a different like lane surface and kind of see what our new equipment looks like on that.
Yeah.
So, and we just had a good time.
Yeah. Our coach let us take the lead on practice today. Well, the seniors.
Yeah.
And we kind of just did like a 9-10 roll off. And
what's 9-10 roll off?
We did best ball.
Oh, best ball. Sorry. That's it. Best ball.
Yeah.
Doubles best ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
So highest you can get is 20
if
you both strike. You can get 19 if one gets 9 count. And the other strikes. Yeah. That kind of thing.
But it has to be like a pocket mark.
Okay.
Much for it to count.
Yeah.
And right on time as always, Regina Smith says, "Hey there, ladies." I'm assuming I'm in there somewhere. One of these days.
You will.
Throw me in there.
She will.
Yeah. Maybe the last show, she'll say.
So how's school going? I know things are kind of getting hectic around this time of year. For some people, it's a little ways away yet.
My classes, I had midterm a couple weeks ago. Got an A.
Hey.
Obviously, I'm good at this school stuff. But I've just a lot of note taking, a lot of discussions, and we're honestly like right now preparing for our final exams. I don't have very many assignments in either class.
You're in that cool off period, getting ready.
Yeah, pretty much.
How do you guys usually handle going into finals? Are you I'm going to relax with the time off, or I'm going to use every single day possible to cram in this final knowledge?
I relax. I'm a procrastinator. Yep. I find a way to pull it off. I don't know. I'm good at school.
Yeah,
I have no worries.
I think sometimes it's good to just like not do anything for a little bit. I'm not saying like pull up, don't study, but like when you get that dead week, quote unquote, or even if it's like an extended dead week, every class I feel like it's a little different. I feel like it's good just to like rest your brain for a little bit.
No, it is. And maybe like one day me and Amar will go to like to the mill or just study somewhere just to kind of get our stuff done. But other than that, no, you won't see us in.
Yeah, you will not see me in coffee shops or or libraries constantly doing my work. No. I like to chill out.
Same. And I only have one class, so really it's a breeze to me.
Yeah, you're in kind of that's an excellent position to be in.
Yes. And I just finished like my presentation on children and families homelessness. And I don't know what my grade is yet, but I think I crushed it. And then now we're reading a book.
What was the presentation about? Just like the problem, or like
about like
how to solve the problem?
Different topics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I just had to like research on like the statistics on like the children and families, how they experience homelessness, and what kind of like resources can we give them to help them like get out of it or like just maintain it even though they don't have a job.
I feel like that'd be kind of an alarming study, knowing the numbers. Did you find out some pretty interesting stuff, or was it what you expected?
It's what I expected, because like back home, I kind of deal with it. And during my internship last summer, I was kind of dealing with that situation too. So I was helping those families like with their resources, like made binders of what they can do.
Okay.
The different organizations they can reach out to if they need help, like WIC, SNAP, like all of that.
That's a good one. That's a good idea, because that's one thing for the love of God, I can't figure out why we don't put more resources into it. Like the homelessness problem going on it's like horrible.
Yeah.
We dump all this money into everywhere else, and it's like, this is going to just keep getting worse. I don't see it getting better.
It is true, but from like 2020 to now, like the numbers have decreased.
Oh, it has gotten better.
Yeah, it has gotten better.
Okay.
But not as much as you would hope.
Still, but at least it's not nothing.
Yeah, it's because of we don't have enough shelters for them to stay at, so they end up reverting to like the street or vacant vehicles. But that's the only issue that we have.
I know a big problem for a lot of them when they try to do these shelters is obviously a policy is you have to be clean.
Yeah.
Because if you're homeless, they want you to kind of break that trend. And a lot of them, they just prefer the streets because who knows what their past is and how long they've been there. Like that is their kind of home for them. So.
No, yes. And another like an issue that people have because they revert to the streets is because they have like quote unquote like a shutdown time. Like they can't exit the homeless shelters at a certain time. Oh,
so it's kind of almost a little, you're giving up some freedoms.
Yes, you are. Like you would have to be in the shelters at a certain time, and you can't leave till like maybe dawn or like 6 a.m.
And if you show up late, they probably won't let you in.
Yeah. Unless it's full. Then they really can't let you in.
Right.
And another issue is like with families and females is that if it's like, conjoined, like with males and everybody, it can be a little bit harder because of certain situations that might happen. And they don't have enough security to make sure that's okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's got a lot of variables.
Yeah.
Because if someone who is homeless, like that is 100% freedom. Even if you might not look at it as a great way of life, like trying to give up any freedoms is going to be very hard for them, especially if they've been in that path for a long time. I don't know what all the answers are, but that's a little hopeful that you said it's gotten better. I thought it was getting worse, so that makes me feel better.
No, it's actually getting better, which I was happy to see.
Yeah.
And a lot of like shelters like do like suggest like for families, like as long as one parent has a job, they would try to transition them into like a transitional housing. So it's less than Section 8, but more than a shelter.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I did over the summer, is work with families and children that are in transitional housing.
Seems like a good project. Probably learned quite a bit too.
And it's a lot of private like organizations that do it, but hopefully the state and federal government can do more for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a good presentation.
I like it.
I'm probably going to get a decent grade on that, I'd imagine.
I hope so.
How long was the presentation? How long did it have to be?
It only had to be 5 to 6 minutes because I just had to do like slides and do a voiceover over it.
Oh, that's nice.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you heard me.
I think I did too.
Yeah.
But I just rolled over.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Amara, how about you? I know you said it's been pretty easy. Are you a good test taker too? By the way, your confidence is. I feel like you just kind of roll up and you're not worried.
Yeah, I'm never worried about school. Honestly, no matter what I'm going through in life, I can be struggling. I'm still gonna have straight A's. I don't know how I do it, but it gets done. School just clicks with me. I just had to write like a 5-page paper about like analyzing a social movement, like within like a movie. So I watched Judas and the Black Messiah.
Okay.
And I was just analyzing like the tactics and strategies that they use within the Black Panther Party and how they were successful and all this other stuff. So yeah, my class is about social movements. So that's why I had to do it. And yeah, it was a fun little thing. I enjoyed the movie. It was like my 3rd time watching it. So
I don't know if I've ever seen it.
I have.
I think so. I finally saw the second Black Panther though. It took me a while.
Oh.
Did you cry?
Yeah.
No, I didn't cry. I'll be honest. I wasn't a super big fan of the movie. I like the direction, but I think you guys talked about it. It just took forever.
Yes,
it was a drag,
and there just wasn't enough time of her.
Yeah,
being,
just owning it.
Yeah,
like I am Black Panther. Like
Yeah.
it just, and I didn't really get her. Like I understood. Wow, you know what? I don't want to give spoilers. I'm about to give spoilers away here, just in case you haven't seen it. Have you guys seen Creed 3? I finally just watched that.
Oh my gosh, we watched it the first weekend it came out with my mom and my grandfather, your mom and Michelle.
Yeah,
incredible.
We watched it right after one of our days, and we are like, "Let's head to the movies."
I was worried the way my girlfriend was looking at Michael B. Jordan. That dude, I remember him in the first and second one. His chest is massive.
Yeah,
like he just gets so much wider.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like just his body
his physique
build
is crazy. That was a good movie. And I just loved hearing how the child's named after me. So
she was like,
"Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that."
Yeah, I'm like, "Hey, that's me."
It took me a few reminders because this isn't really a spoiler. At the very beginning, even you've seen Creed 2, but I forgot the kid was deaf. So I right away, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's cute. She'd probably be a really good fighter."
Yes.
Imagine if you're deaf and everything's just pure instinct.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be the sequel, right?
Just like
I wonder if that's the direction that they're going to take.
It felt
the
like they
franchise
left it open.
Yeah.
I really hope they do it.
I could see it her taking over.
I hope she goes to like UFC. And she becomes the greatest woman UFC fighter ever.
That would be good.
Uh-huh.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I just love
Creed.
The whole franchise. Like Rocky and Creed. It's just
Same.
So good.
Even though it's like, I don't even think it's predictable sometimes. I'd say Creed 3, I won't give it up, but I'd say this one is probably the most predictable. But in the second and first one, like I had no idea.
Yeah, the first one, I thought he was gonna win.
Yeah,
I thought so too.
I thought he was gonna win
because that's usually how movies go.
Yeah, especially the first one.
Yes,
but they really just followed Rocky. They're like, well, we're gonna follow this. This thing works. We've done it before, and it did work because it ended kind of the same bittersweet way. This one, if you haven't watched Creed 1 yet, that's your fault. So I'm not worried about
exactly.
But in the first one, I remember like he's just basically those later rounds, he is just killing him. Creed is just lighting him up, but the bell rings just like Rocky. If there was like maybe one more round, everyone knew that Creed was a real winner. But it went to the decision. I think that's got to be my probably second favorite franchise. Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, got to be one.
Yeah, I think definitely the Creed and Rocky franchises. I took a film studies class, and we went to go watch the first Creed movie.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's what like sparked it because I had to write like an analysis paper on the movie, and I just became like a little bit of a movie nerd.
Okay, so did you watch the Rockies before Creed?
We did.
Okay.
In the class, yeah. Rocky 4 is my favorite.
With the Russian, right?
Yep.
Yeah, me too. That one's the best.
This was like my junior year of high school.
Oh wow. Yeah. I wish I had that class.
Yeah, it was my favorite class because it was just a break from all my AP classes.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just get to watch movies and talk about them. Exactly. So this is great.
I wish I had that choice. Dang.
Yeah. I encourage anyone to take film studies. It's so fun.
Missed out. Should have took that one.
You should have.
Well, I didn't. It wasn't even offered in my school. I was in hula and stuff. So.
Well, that's cool too.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on now. I'm just watching. I'm watching movie.
No way. Was that a miserable class?
No, it wasn't miserable. It was just I'd done it ever since I was young.
So it wasn't anything new.
Yeah, no. Like film studies, it would have been new because then I would want to write a whole paper on it.
Was hula like? Was it an elective?
Yeah, it was an elective.
I was wondering if it was. Hopefully that doesn't sound stupid, but if it was included like in the curriculum.
Oh no. Language was though. Like we had to choose language, and like Hawaiian was one of the languages that we could choose.
Did you choose it?
Oh, of course I did.
Okay.
Of course. Come on.
I'm just asking. You could have chose Spanish.
I could have. Everyone said that was like probably the easiest class to take in high school for language, and I was like, nah, give me Hawaiian. I loved it though.
Did it stick?
Yes.
Well, you probably have some of the slang already.
Oh yeah, for sure. I use it in my everyday everyday talk. Honestly, it's really bad. I learned how to like control it, like if I'm talking to like Amara or like you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm back home, oh no.
Oh, really? So there's a new level to this.
Yeah, she code switches quite well.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, because I've never gotten a hint.
Yeah, no, I
know. When I went to visit, I was like, or when she's on the phone with her boyfriend, you can really hear it coming out.
Yeah.
Regina Smith is more curious about your hula classes.
Oh yeah, so it's pretty much like how do I explain it? It's the modern / Kahiko, so older dances for hula. So yeah, like how do you explain hula?
The traditional is like ties to the history of the origin of the culture surrounding the dance.
We call it Kahiko and Awana. Kahiko is the olden hula, and then Awana is more of the modern with like the ukuleles and everything.
Oh, so it's tying history and culture together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, and
is it like learning the history of the style of dance and like learning actual dances?
You learn the old, like you learn the old school ways too.
Okay.
So those are more like implement wise with like an ipu and just all chants. Mm-hmm. While like Awana, the traditional way, is more of like the ukuleles, guitars, slack key, and more like melody type of music. And we'll learn about in Kahiko, we'll learn how to chant. And we also had to chant the hula while we dance it.
Oh.
So a little bit of language in there too.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was tiring.
I can imagine. Yeah. It doesn't look like a chill dance.
It really isn't, especially when you have to do like back bends and chant at the same time.
Oh. So it's like advanced dancing.
Yeah. So like there's different, like there's beginner, intermediate, and advanced, and like even more advanced. For our classes, you start beginner.
What age group do you normally start?
Well, I started when I was young. So.
Does it really matter?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No. But you start learning like the easy ones, and then after you start getting to the hardcore, where you start chanting and dancing at the same time, and then sometimes you'll incorporate implements to it. So now you're dancing with implements, or like maybe 3 or 1, and switching between implements and hands.
Makes sense. Okay, let's put a pin on it there, though. And real quick, want to shout out Regina. We got Carla. We got Terry as well. All watching on Facebook. Again, you guys watch us Facebook, as those guys are doing, or YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Allo TV, channel 951. Or you can chime in on the Starter Heyman text line, 402-464-5685. But we'll put a pin on it here, and we'll throw it to break on 93.7 The Ticket. This is In the Pocket. I'm Harrison. That's Gwen and Amara. We'll be right back.
CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
March is a month of good luck. From epic runs in state basketball to watching Cinderella spring the upset in college basketball. And of course, St. Patrick's Day. Luck is on your side at Mullen Motors too, because their lot is full of great vehicles to take home. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride, as summer road trips are just around the corner. Your luck starts this month at Mullen Motors.
No tagline, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
This is Jay Foreman. When I played football for Nebraska and in the NFL, I wore protective gear to safeguard my health. Today, I'm not only protecting my health, but everyone in our community by staying up to date with the bivalent COVID vaccine. Update your protection with the bivalent COVID vaccine while it's still free. Find out more at healthylincoln.org. That's healthylincoln.org.
Guys, when I first started with Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, I weighed in at over 300 pounds. Now, less than a year later, I'm under 200 pounds for the first time since high school. I'm stronger, I'm healthier, and it all began with the Farrell's 10-Week Challenge. 10 weeks of kickboxing, strength training, and guided nutrition coaching to help you reach your fitness goals. Their next 10-week challenge begins on April 8th. If you're wanting to change your life like I have, head to theticketfm.com and click on Enroll Now on the homepage. Plus, get a promo code for a discount just for ticket listeners. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping.
March is full of high school state basketball action, the NCAA tournament, baseball season starting up, all great things that also cause a lot of stress. Instead of letting your nerves get the best of you and cause uncomfortable tightness, get ahead of all of it with a massage from The Body Shop. The Body Shop in Lincoln is your place for all types of massages, deep tissue, hydrating, sports, Swedish, hot stone, aroma, and more. And don't forget about their couples massages. Book your appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop at 48th and A. Spring is here. It's time to get back outside and into proper shoes this year. Brown Shoe Fit is the place to buy this spring with their sale on athletic shoes. Get $10 off any athletic shoes $105 and under, and get $15 off any shoe over $105. Choose from respected brands like Hoka, Brooks, New Balance, On, and 361 Running. And don't forget the trendy Hey Dudes. A new shipment just arrived for the season. Start your spring off right at Brown Shoe Fit, just south of 66 and Q in Lincoln. Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln by offering a number of services. From group homes for special needs adults to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the intellectual and developmental disability services your loved one needs to live a fulfilling life. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a more rewarding career, learn more about available positions. Learn more about services for your loved ones or employment today at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
March is a month of good luck. From epic runs in state basketball to watching Cinderella spring the upset in college basketball. And of course, St. Patrick's Day. Luck is on your side at Mullen Motors too, because their lot is full of great vehicles to take home. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride, as summer road trips are just around the corner. Your luck starts this month at Mullen Motors.
No tag-on, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
This is Jay Foreman. When I played football.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into Ticket Weeknights. This is In the Pocket. I'm Harrison here with Amara and Gwen, the nightcap for Ticket Weeknights. And again, you guys can always chime in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. And Terry Smith says, "Hi, Harrison." She gets it. I'm gonna call out. Thank you very much, Terry. I'm no longer a lady. But nonetheless, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter, or Allo, channel 951 on Allo. We got all our shows on there. And I just appreciate you guys listening. So over the break, we're talking about a multitude of things, but we kind of left off on Selection Sunday.
It was Wednesday.
Or excuse me, I'm used to just saying Sunday because it's always Selection Sunday, March Madness Selection Sunday.
You know, we're different.
Yeah. We're just
we like the
my
middle
mistake.
of the week.
My mistake. But nonetheless,
it's okay.
Where do you guys want to start? You can start from the beginning.
Well.
Or when you want to start at the juicy part, your show.
Yeah, I guess that's all we really have to talk about.
Yeah,
so Wednesday, we had a selection show to find out where we were going for regionals. And I think we were honestly kind of expecting to be like the 3 seed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we ended up being the 4 seed. Still fine. We're going we were selected to go to Pittsburgh,
Mm-hmm.
and we will be there with Mercyhurst, Stephen F. Austin,
Mhm.
and Duquesne.
Yes.
With Duquesne hosting
Mhm.
the event. So, I mean, I think the initial response to it was like, "Oh wow, the regions are fairly even."
Yes.
Yeah, because he has a SFA. I don't know anything about Mercyhurst really. How are those guys?
They bowled well
Yeah.
this season.
They
Mhm.
have. They
I know
really
they're
have.
good, obviously, because they got
Yeah.
they made it.
Mhm.
They won their conference. I know
Yeah.
that. And I think they might have beat us at the McKendree tournament.
Okay, so you have ran into him before.
Yes,
Yes.
we have.
Yes.
Okay, and
I-
that's April 7th is when you guys go out there.
We leave on Wednesday,
Wednesday.
but yeah, we start on the 7th.
Start on the
Mhm.
7th. Okay.
Mhm.
But yeah, honestly, the regions just seem so even across the board.
Yeah, I will say McKendree seems like it's kind of the hardest.
Yes. And
Who do they all got? Do you remember?
They
yes.
have Sam Houston,
Yes.
La Tech,
And they have
Yeah.
a choice between Prairie View and
Fayetteville.
Ooh.
Fayetteville State.
Mhm.
Since they're the 16 and 17 seeds, they have to bowl their way in
Mhm.
prior to everyone else. So
Mhm.
whoever wins that match will be facing McKendree Friday morning.
Okay,
Yes.
and you guys said you were expecting to get number 3, but you
Yes.
landed 4. Like, how
Yes.
surprised were you, and did it kind of shake, put any doubts, or were you guys just like locked
No.
No,
We were just shocked.
we
for
knew-
sure.
we knew we'd stay within the top 4, but I
Yes.
wasn't sure if conference play kind of played into it, which I
Right.
feel like it may
May-
have
yes.
because Arkansas State did win their conference and they were just a little below us in 4th.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that might have been why we got
That had to be, I would
Yeah.
Flip,
assume,
but-
because that's a pretty strong conference too, isn't it?
very
Yes.
strong.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's definitely what it was.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
I mean, as long as we stay in the
like-
top 4,
We're fine.
yeah, it's perfectly fine.
And like you guys said too, all the divisions seem spread pretty even. So it's
Yeah.
not like you guys got a bad hand.
No. So like in the Lansing region, there's Vanderbilt, Youngstown, Maryville, and then Carthage. Carthage.
Mm-hmm.
And then after in the our favorite place, Rochester, there's Arkansas State, Sacred Hearts, NCAT, and Madai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like it's even.
Yeah, I feel like it's fairly even.
Mm-hmm. So
That's an improvement from last year, wasn't it? Didn't you guys feel like, I feel like I remember you saying last year felt pretty uneven in terms of the divisions.
I can't remember how it was exactly like
Yeah.
divided.
I think
It-
maybe there's just one juggernaut group in there.
Yeah,
it's always the Texas.
the Texas one was very difficult last
Mhm.
year.
Yes.
That's what
whereas-
it was.
Yeah, whereas the other ones felt like they were a little more even.
Yeah.
Because like you had like like SFA,
yeah,
La Tech, maybe Youngstown. I don't know. That
It was Youngstown for sure.
I don't know, but yeah, that region I was like, I don't want any parts of that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And surprisingly, like McKendree is the number 1 seat, and they got the Texas bid. So I was like,
Yeah.
wow, okay,
We were trying to predict where everyone was going and we were all wrong.
yeah,
We thought we were going to Michigan. But
Yeah.
who's there?
Vandy.
Yeah, Vandy's
Vandy's
there.
in Michigan. And then we all thought, we're like, oh, if we're not in Michigan, we're gonna go back to Rochester.
And then Arkansas
Arkansas's
State's there.
there.
So
Yeah, and then we got Pittsburgh, and we're
Mhm.
like, okay,
Need
Yeah.
Javen in here to break it down.
yeah,
Yeah, Javen-
Points and
would-
numbers guy. Break
Yeah.
it down point
Yeah,
by
Okay,
he's
so
point. see
this
how.
is why. I can
Yeah.
tell you why right here.
Yeah, he'd be like, the RPIs,
Yeah.
the conference play actually played a role in this.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why we are in 4th. And I'll
Yeah.
be like, thank you, Javen.
He's great to have. I like when you bring him in here because he'll be like, okay, yeah, on this ranking, your guys are sitting here, and he's like, no, that one doesn't mean anything. You gotta
Yeah,
look
yeah,
at this
yeah.
one. And this is what this means with the coaches, and this one's different. It's
Yeah,
just like,
He
Yeah.
will put us in our place.
Yeah, it's just nice that he's so engaged.
Yes.
oh, he
and
knows everything too.
Yeah.
He's plugged in. He's great.
Yeah, we
Great
love
to
him.
have on
We
here.
do.
It was actually just his birthday on Friday. So
Yeah.
shout out
Happy
to
late
Javen.
birthday.
Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause he's been on 2 or 3 times, I think.
Twice?
I think twice. yeah.
Twice. And
Mhm.
probably when we come back, he'll probably be back on again.
Yeah, he's always good, especially when you have big events like that,
Mhm.
Mhm.
because he's pretty much on the scene, eyes and ears on it. So he's got to, and he's watching from like just the fan perspective as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's actually coming with us
Yeah.
this week, so it'll be nice to have him
Mhm.
there.
We're having our whole team travel with us too, which is going to be really nice.
And you're not setting out until Wednesday though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how does that work? Is it just like every? Let's see. How many days do you guys gonna be bowling here?
Only 2.
2.
Just 2. Okay.
Yeah. So,
So-
Wednesday's just a travel day. Thursday
Thursday.
we have the practice session. We start Friday. Saturday's the regional finals, and then
Sunday we
Sunday
travel
we
home.
leave.
And like during these times, like during postseason, we do mega matches now.
Yeah. So each match is like
I
3
was gonna
hours.
say, so it's an
Yeah.
all day thing, and
It's
there's
like-
a possibility for around 5, right?
I think
Round.
No,
Just 4
yeah.
rounds.
Just 4?
Yeah.
Thought there was possibility for a 5th round.
it might be, or maybe because the 5th
Oh.
round would be if the undefeated team needs to be beaten twice.
That's what.
Yes.
Okay, because you
Yeah.
guys taught me that, so I
Yes,
was like,
yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yes. I forgot about that. I was like, is it 5 rounds?
Yeah.
possibly? Yes. it
That'd be a
is.
long day.
It
If
is.
If you had to take it going to 5.
Yeah. It's literally like,
But we've done it.
yeah, we've done it many times. Or not once.
Yeah, we did it once.
Yeah. But it's literally 3 to 4 hours a match, and we do 2 of those.
That'd just be brutal.
Oh.
Just to stay locked in, focused
Oh yeah.
that long.
It's difficult.
Yes.
Like to
yeah.
not to have like to continually be great. Like see, even if you start out great,
Mhm.
like after 2 hours of just being awesome, like it'd be so hard not to kind of crack under pressure. Well, unless you're Nebraska bowlers, you guys have done it enough,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
I
that's
think as
probably
long
what it
as
takes at
we're-
that level.
As long as we don't start high and then have a severe like crash, I think
Mhm.
it'll be fine. Like if we just keep it kind of steady, and then obviously when it gets exciting, we'll be like,
Ah.
Like
but
the
not
kiddie roller
overdoing it.
coaster, you want to be level,
Yeah.
not like the Mamba where you're just way up, way down.
yeah, I
Mhm.
think if we just chill out.
Yeah, and I think we actually need to take that break that we have between mega matches a little bit seriously. Like really relax.
Mm-hmm.
And Terry says, "See you all in Pittsburgh."
Yes.
Carla says, "Wish she could go."
Oh.
You guys know anyone else that's gonna make it out there to go see you guys?
Kayla's mom definitely. Anna's folks are
Mhm.
coming. I think that
Marissa's?
Marissa's are coming.
Okay.
Maybe Catherine.
Maybe Catherine.
Do you know Kendall's?
Kendall isn't sure.
Okay.
Um
I think most of the team will have someone.
yeah, I have your mom.
Yeah.
I have your family.
So you guys start right away. I know the time says 8 a.m., but it probably depends on who's all. Do you guys all get there at 8 a.m.?
Yeah.
Yes.
All 4 teams
Mhm.
start at. Well, it'd be 9 a.m. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. I always forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we challenge Mercyhurst first.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then when we win,
Yeah.
then
We'll challenge the winner.
the
of-
winner of the next match,
of-
and then when we win, we don't have to be back the next day until like maybe like noon.
Oh, that's
one-
nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
That's
we would
much
be
needed.
able to rest.
Yeah, rest and then come in,
Preserve
whoop
your
some
energy.
butt, and
Yeah.
then get out of there.
Exactly. And then after, go have a nice dinner. And then Sunday we'll come back and be like, we're going to Vegas.
We're just trying to get to Vegas.
Yes.
That's the goal.
That's all we're looking forward to.
That'd be a great way.
Yes.
Especially right now, I feel like the Husker athletics. I feel like there's some momentum going. I know gymnastics didn't quite finish the way they wanted,
Mhm.
which is unfortunate. But I don't want to take away because it definitely felt like they had a bounce back year. So it didn't end the way they wanted, but I definitely saw a lot of improvements. There's a stretch
Yes.
there where I think it was like 3 weeks in a row, 197,
Mhm.
which is really good. If you're in gymnastics, you're usually winning first in a Big Ten meet if you're putting up that score.
Mhm.
Nebraska baseball is kind of getting it going now too.
Yes.
That's
I
good.
not.
Track teams doing well, girls and
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah,
And
Shout
we
out
have the
to
bowlers
Sadio.
doing well as well. So it just feels like a good time for
for things to keep.
Yeah.
things to
No.
align, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Husker
It is.
program could use it. It's been tough so far.
Yeah, but I like Trev said in like our donor appreciation luncheon that he does feel like the momentum has been picking up.
I will say that.
Yeah.
Especially with I know even same thing as basketball. Like it didn't end very well.
Yeah.
Like losing the first game in the Big Ten to Minnesota, a team that you beat 3 times already.
Mm-hmm.
Just sour taste. But you had 2 starters go out. You kept fighting. And they
Yes.
found a way to still have an impressive, ending season record, in my opinion, based on the cards they were dealt. Same thing with baseball, really tough start. Now they're picking up steam again.
Mhm.
CC on
Yes.
rifle.
Oh
won the
yeah,
national
CC, I forgot about
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
How does that? I wish I could see more on my Twitter feed to like put more of the rifle shooting in my feed because I'm always curious about that sport.
Yes.
Have you guys ever gone and seen it live?
I did.
She has.
One of my roommates freshman year was on the rifle team.
Okay.
So she like showed me around the facility. You can't sit in there and like watch them actually shoot. So like you're sitting outside watching a screen of what they do.
Oh, for safety reasons.
Not really, but I guess it's just a small space.
Yes,
It's not
very
enough for like
small.
Okay, I
spectators.
see what you're saying.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought it was pretty interesting. And there would be times that I would just be keeping up with rifle on my phone. I don't remember what the website is, but yeah, I'd just be keeping up, and I'm like, wow, this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
The accuracy they have.
Yes,
No,
we went and
yeah.
tried to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys got to try it?
We did.
Yes.
How was the accuracy?
We
Not
weren't god awful.
Yeah.
but we're no professionals.
Yeah. Like we got close.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be competing in the Olympics or
Yeah,
anything for this,
no.
but it was a fun experience.
Yeah, it was.
Have you guys shot a gun before that, like a real gun?
A real gun, no. BB guns and airsofts, yes.
Okay. You ever played airsoft wars when you were younger?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, those were so fun and hurt so bad at the same time.
They did. My cousin in Kauai used to do it, and we would just be shooting around in the like sugarcane fields. Worst decision. Mm-mm.
Have you ever done it, Amara?
No, I'm.
Do you know what we're
scared
talking
of
about?
Everything. No.
So they're like, is it spring or how's it powered? It's not electric. It's just like
No.
little it's like shooting BB guns at each other almost.
Yeah.
Like you'll get little welts.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't like to be outside, so I don't do that stuff.
And like my cousin used to be like hardcore into it, and like him and his friends would like do like obstacle courses like on the beach. And one time he like literally got shot in the neck with one, and it just kept bleeding. Like that's how bad. Yeah, and he would come home with bruises too, and it's just like, oh my god. I ended up with a bruise too, but
See, I kind of want to go to like a gun range just to
Me
like
too.
see it, especially because last week we had a meeting with Involved.
yes.
And we were talking about like gun safety, and like
Mhm.
Cece was actually like talking us through and like
Mhm.
educating ourselves. And I was like, maybe I should go give it a chance.
Yeah.
Not just be so anti. I don't want nothing to do with guns.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've kind of been thinking about it. So you might hear a story about me going to do that.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I will say it's always fun. Like I used to back at home, just go shoot clay pigeons. I never got super into hunting because that costs a lot more money. You got to buy the
Yes.
gear, you got to
Mhm.
stake out the land. I wasn't that much into it, but it's just a good time.
Yeah.
Who knows? They might get banned too. So
Yeah. Who
go
knows?
shoot a clay pigeon before that happens.
Would you do paintball?
I would do paintball. I'm also just scared of
Getting
getting welts and stuff.
it's okay. It lasts for a minute.
I know, but I'm just
I think paintball's way worse than airsoft.
It is.
yes.
Well, okay, bruising
that's
wise,
what's like keeping me away.
bruising wise, yes. Yes.
Airsoft can hit you in a weird spot though that will
Mhm.
sting.
Yeah.
And if someone has a new airsoft gun, it's not fun to play with people when they get like a brand new one. It's like I'm out that day, guys.
all that pressure in
Yeah.
it. Oh no.
Because if it's imagine it's spring loaded, right? So if it's an older airsoft gun, the spring's gonna wear down. You got that new spring in there. I'm not getting in front of that
Yeah,
gun.
no. I better be like padded up head to toe with something. All my skin better be covered.
Yeah, I just better be covered whatever I do. So
With that being said, though, we do got to get to another break. Real quick, you know what the Vegas dates are? 14th, 15th?
14th,
Yes.
15th.
Okay,
Yes.
14th, 15th. That was asked by. Oh, Terry actually answered it for you too. Carla asked, and Terry, on top of it, once again, gives the answer. And she also says, Amara, how are you going to Panama if you don't like the outdoors and are scared of everything?
It's character development.
That's a good answer. I'm going to try that next time.
Yes.
Anytime someone asks if I. With that being said, though, we'll throw it to break here. This is In the Pocket on 93.7 The Ticket, ticketfm.com. I'm Harrison. That's Mara and Gwen. We'll be right back.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCO COINC.com.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
March is a month of good luck. From epic runs in state basketball to watching Cinderella spring the upset in college basketball. And of course, St. Patrick's Day. Luck is on your side at Mullen Motors too, because their lot is full of great vehicles to take home. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride, as summer road trips are just around the corner. Your luck starts this month at Mullen Motors.
No tag-on, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
This is Jay Foreman. When I played football for Nebraska and in the NFL, I wore protective gear to safeguard my health. Today, I'm not only protecting my health, but everyone in our community by staying up to date with the bivalent COVID vaccine. Update your protection with the bivalent COVID vaccine while it's still free. Find out more at healthylincoln.org. That's healthylincoln.org.
Guys, when I first started with Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, I weighed in at over 300 pounds. Now, less than a year later, I'm under 200 pounds for the first time since high school. I'm stronger, I'm healthier, and it all began with the Farrell's 10-Week Challenge. 10 weeks of kickboxing, strength training, and guided nutrition coaching to help you reach your fitness goals. Their next 10-week challenge begins on April 8th. If you're wanting to change your life like I have, head to theticketfm.com and click on Enroll Now on the homepage. Plus, get a promo code for a discount just for ticket listeners. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping.
March is full of high school state basketball action, the NCAA tournament, baseball season starting up, all great things that also cause a lot of stress. Instead of letting your nerves get the best of you and cause uncomfortable tightness, get ahead of all of it with a massage from The Body Shop. The Body Shop in Lincoln is your place for all types of massages, deep tissue, hydrating, sports, Swedish, hot stone, aroma, and more. And don't forget about their couples massages. Book your appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop at 48th and A. Spring is here. It's time to get back outside and into proper shoes this year. Brown Shoe Fit is the place to buy this spring with their sale on athletic shoes. Get $10 off any athletic shoes $105 and under, and get $15 off any shoe over $105. Choose from respected brands like Hoka, Brooks, New Balance, On, and 361 Running. And don't forget the trendy Hey Dudes. A new shipment just arrived for the season. Start your spring off right at Brown Shoe Fit, just south of 66 and Q in Lincoln. Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln by offering a number of services. From group homes for special needs adults to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the intellectual and developmental disability services your loved one needs to live a fulfilling life. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a more rewarding career, learn more about available positions. Learn more about services for your loved ones or employment today at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into the final segment of Ticket Weeknights. We'll still have broadcasts going for you all night, though, so Allo or YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, if you want to keep watching Ticket content, you missed some of the earlier shows, We'll have that for you all the way through the middle of the night as well as the podcast, ticketfm.com. You can catch all of those. In case for any of the shows you missed, I recommend the shows with Javen. He's got some wisdom too.
Yes,
He
He's
does.
definitely great with the
Definitely
stats.
does.
But again, we got Amar and Gwen from Husker Bowling, and you got a little bit of time. If you want to get your comments, feel free to do so now. But where do you guys want to leave off? We kind of talked about the Selection Wednesday, not Selection Sunday, Selection Wednesday, which broke down your divisions a little bit. I guess what we haven't talked about is how you guys are preparing right now, since it's so close. Or if is it minimal? Is it?
No, we definitely
yes
worked hard up until now.
We broke down some of the fundamentals.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think like we emphasized what was it?
Staying down.
Posting our shots, staying at the line until the ball hits the pit. We did a few drills where it was kind of like a run to 30, but if you lost balance or something, you lost 5 points, and if you did it 3 times, then
you're going home.
Yeah, you're supposed to leave practice.
He loves the high pressure games.
Yes, he does.
It's such a good coaching method,
Yeah.
especially for bowlers.
Yeah.
Shout out Klempa.
And then we did a single game double elimination tournament with each other. And if you lost twice, you had to leave.
Oh man, so he's just
Yeah.
making games, and if you can't win, you're out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically don't lose.
Yeah.
You don't want to leave, then don't lose.
Yeah. If you want to stay,
Yeah.
keep winning.
We did a few mock mega matches against each other.
We did accuracy tests.
We did kind of like a Queen of the Hill style
did.
tournament. JB was the queen, and we were trying to knock her off.
Yeah.
Which Alexis did. So shout out to Alexis.
She did great. She did great that day.
Yeah, she bowled amazing.
Yeah. We did like a Team USA type of drill.
Spare drill.
Yeah. That was that honestly can be challenging at times.
What's the USA spare drill?
So we have 4 different spares that we have to pick up.
Okay.
And-
Selected by coach or?
I think it's just what they do for the Team USA drill.
Oh, okay.
But I think we can switch it up too if we want
Yeah,
to.
so we did a 10 pin, a 7 pin, a 3-6-10, and then a 2-8.
Yes.
And you had to get all 4 in a row.
Okay.
And you complete 1 circuit. And in that first circuit, they're all worth 1 point. And once you graduate from that, then they're worth 2 points. But if you miss within that second circuit, then you only go back to adding 1 point.
Yeah.
Oh, so you string up points if you keep getting your spares.
Exactly.
I hope I explained that well.
No, I got a good understanding of it. That made perfect sense. You got 4. If you get all 4, those are worth 1. Now they're 2. You miss 1. You're back to those being 1 point.
Yeah. And then we had to get up to like 40, I think, that day.
Yeah.
I think everyone did it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did a good job there. Just a lot of bowling.
Yeah.
The last few practices have been kind of more fun. Like we did a 9-pin no tap tournament, doubles tournament, and we bowled on a house shot for the first time in forever.
Yeah, at East Campus.
Me and Crystal shot 2 300s that day.
Oh my god.
Yes. So
that's a good way to be walking
their
into this
first
right now.
300 though, I really thought they were gonna just do it clean.
Yeah, we had the front 9 just
All
we
strikes.
strokes. Yeah, but my first shot in the 10th, I left a 10 pin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I really
But I
thought
struck
you
the
guys,
other 2, so
you guys are gonna have a straight 300. But I was like,
I tried, but we still shot.
yeah, you guys
300,
still
so it's
shot
okay.
300.
Yeah,
was
that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've gotten close to there a few times.
Of course,
I know you did.
That's got to be good though, especially getting that kind of run right as you're getting ready for this event.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We also been practicing our 310s a lot.
Yeah, we've gotten better at shooting those. So hopefully that translates when we get on the road.
Yes.
We had a few meetings with like sports psych and Philip, our diversity and inclusion director, to kind of, help us bond a little better. And then Saturday went to Sun Valley.
Did our
team bonding, played golf, and did laser tag, played in the arcade.
And had food too out there, so that was fun.
Yeah, shout out to Sun Valley.
And Carla from the text line, I think referring to your 300s. Can we keep this energy up, please, and thank you? Because obviously that'll do well. That'll serve well down the road.
Yes. We will.
Are you guys good golfers?
No. Actually, at one of the holes, I knocked the ball off the course, and I went to chase after it, brought it back, hit it, chased after my ball, and I just fell on my hand, on my knee, hurt my ankle. So now I have a small little bruise on my hand.
Oh no.
I'm not the greatest at it, but it's okay. I had fun. That's all that matters.
Part of Coach Klempa, he's like, no one will get hurt at this, right?
Yeah.
We're just golfing.
And, and then he was mumbling under his breath with me and Alexis about like, she hurt her right hand. How's she gonna boom? Oh my god. He's getting so mad.
I'll be all right.
Does it hurt?
No, it's fine. I literally just have the tiniest bruise.
Just okay. I was gonna say it's like, I don't think it can be that bad if you just fell. But
yeah,
unfortunate nonetheless.
It's fine. But
how'd you golf, Gwen?
I think I was second or third on our team.
That was pretty good. You golf growing up at all or no?
Yeah, I did. I probably golfed when I was like 7 to 10, and then I gave it up for bowling.
Hawaii probably has some beautiful courses to make that worth it.
They do. I love it out there. It was actually my uncle that taught me how to golf.
Okay.
And then now I just like the driving range.
Yeah, I'm definitely grown into more of a Top Golf guy because clubs are expensive.
I've never been to Top Golf.
I've never been to Top Golf.
Oh, are you guys kidding me?
No.
It's so fun, especially if you suck at golf. Like, I'm not great, so it's a good place for me to go. Just keep swinging, figure it out. And then I've played a few rounds of like 9 or 18, but Top Golf is the way to go, I think, especially if you're don't have your own set of clubs. If you're like borrowing clubs, golfing 9 isn't fun because if you got like a short guy, like if I'm borrowing a short guy's clubs, like it's just gonna be an awkward day.
Or if you borrow a tall person's club.
Yeah, like even if you're a good golfer, you're gonna have a hard time.
Yeah, because you have to choke up on the handle. Not fun.
Yeah, see?
Absolutely. Well, I guess I think you guys want to tie off on before you set off here, taking off Wednesday.
Well,
watch us.
Yeah, watch us, support Nebraska bowling, and go Big Red.
Real quick, where can we watch this?
It'll be on BowlTV.com.
BowlTV.com. Okay, BowlTV.com starts at 8 a.m. April 7th. Definitely check out the bowlers. Wish them luck as it's getting to that time of year for them. So, again, thank you guys so much for listening on 93.7ticketfm.com. This has been In the Pocket with Amar and Gwen. I'm Harrison, and have a great rest of your Monday night.
Bye.